kamusta mga katropa? And welcome once again here in our Tol, Anong Latest? Number 24. Okay, so as we all know, we are now in the AOM number 35 update and Kushina's Rikit has arrived and therefore we shall review or we shall look into her new kit, whether there something new or is it still just the same with her former Rikit last year. Okay, so once again I'll be doing an experiment to see if uh my viewers be greatly increased if I try to make this Tol Anong Latest series into English language content, because as we all know, this Tol Anong Latest series is originally in Filipino, but since it's getting less and less views, let's see if it will changing into English will attract, I guess, more viewers. Okay, so without further ado, since there is nothing to see about in the update section, because there's none. The only update is that Mama Kushina is here. So we'll move to Mama Kushina. Okay? So let's look first with the EX Ultimate. Okay, so here she is. And okay, so let's see if the range of the EX Ultimate is big. So let's start here. Oh my. Did my cell phone just lag? Okay, so as we can see, the range is indeed big, huh? It's indeed big, although we have a problem. Because as you see, during the first initial casting of the EX Ultimate, there is a little bit millisecond interval before the final hit comes. So if ever the enemy is far away, no, he can counter with a jutsu before the EX Ultimate hits. But if the enemy is near, well, he can be knocked back with those barrage of punches before the Rasengan explodes. So let's count how many interval there is before the final blow of the EX Ultimate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there are 4-second interval. So therefore, when casting this, it is not advisable to cast this from afar, where enemies can have a chance to get near to you. As much as possible, since the range is indeed big, well, it can be cast from afar. But make sure the enemy is not going in your direction, because there is a 4-second interval before the final blow hits. And within those 4 seconds, the enemy can counterattack or protect himself from buffs. Well, so I guess the EX ult is medium, in my opinion. Okay, so the range is good, yes. The animation, well, it's kinda the same with the former EX Ultimate of Kushina, the 2023 February Rikit. And yeah, it's Rasengan once again, but the range is big, although there is a 4-second interval before the final blow hits, which is one of the big downsides of it. So let's look at the buff now. Okay, so what's new with this EX Ultimate? Of course, this revives the allies on the same floor. Once defeated is also a buff that Kushina had ever since her first EX Ultimate came out. Although this buff is acquired if Kushina's bar is full in the very old EX Ultimate, the one that she is rampaging, and while with Minato, teams up with Minato, the 2023 Rikit, I just don't know if this buff is not does not need full bar anymore or not. Anyway, but this is not a new buff for Kushina anyways. So but it did gives invincibility and restores the HP and CP by massive amount of allies. Therefore, once casted, it will restore the CP and HP of the enemies. Although it is worth noting that if ever they are defeated and they will arise, as we can see here, there is no guarantee that the CP will be restored at the same time. Because according to my analysis with the construction of the sentences here, it seems that after the EX Ultimate is cast, the CP will follow. The CP restoration will follow. It is not mentioned here that after you are revived, your CP will also be restored. Okay? And I think it is more clarified here at level 15 because the characters will be revived once as well, and the amount of HP recovered upon revival is increased. Okay? So therefore, I think there is no guarantee that the CP will be restored except if the allies died on the same moment that the EX Ultimate is cast. And then after heroes, of course, he still have chakra. Okay? So that is just the downside that I saw in this EX Ultimate. Well, it does have good buffs, and Kushina is maintained to be as a good support unit or a healer in a squad team. Okay? So let's look now with the LB. Okay, so let's cast it. How's the range? Oh, so it's a straight line. So there are chains that are launched first and then a barrage of punches. So it's only one direction, but as you can see, it inflicts knockback upon the enemies, especially when they are near. And if you will hear the voice line, well, it seems just like a copy paste of her former 4-star, and the animation is just a copy paste or a combination of her former LBs, but with smaller but concentrated range. Okay, so well, the animation is also mid because it seems like a copy paste, but because of a knockback effect and it's a straight line and has a longer range, well, it's kinda makes me, well, it's good anyway. So let's look at the buffs. Okay, so as usual, because they follow the trend of what the STL and NTL has started, last anniversary units, LBs are now hugely decreases the enemy's CP. Before, it's only greatly. And then, so it also decreases the enemy's seal resistance. By medium amount, it will become large during, I think, when it is max. Okay? So, all in all, as you can see here, she somewhat look like all the more as a healer or support unit for your either in a squad or during defense. Okay? But, it's worth noting here that she gives evasion buff and invincibility, which is somewhat resembles Naruto Light's buff. As we all know, the LB gives that same buff, although in contrast with that, Mama Kushina gives other extra buffs because she is a healer shinobi. In a way, I've been hearing some people saying that she is Mama Kushina is an alternative for Light if you don't have him or if you need him. Well, as for me anyways, even though I use currently Light in my final room, invincibility or evasion are not that meta buffs, as we all know, because it can be stripped with the existence of a lot of jutsu that can strip invincibility, and also evasion when it is stripped. As we all know, there are debuffs like that. Also, if any attacker has an high accuracy, higher evasion, in a way, is nullified at some point. Because despite having higher evasion rate, if you have higher accuracy as well, it's just normal. It's just like the enemy didn't have any evasion buff anymore, in my opinion. Okay? So, that's all. And she also has a increased accuracy. Okay? So, she not only grants evasion buff but also increases accuracy of her own jutsu. So of course, since this is LB, following the trend of the NTL STL, so the strip is a bit massive compared to the 2023 LB, because before the ratio is strips invisibility by 3 seconds and status effect immunity by 10 seconds. Now it's 415 ratio during at limit break plus 2, and of course it's insane already when limit break plus 3. Oh, okay, so lastly, let's look on to the new 4-star of Kushina. Okay, so let's look the animation first. Okay, so let's cast it. Oh my. It's kinda like a copy paste of the Shuriken Jutsus, the various Shuriken Jutsus that other uh Shinobi here in NXB, like Itachi version 1, as you can see. And the range is not that big, as you can see. Although it's long, okay? Because it's one directional, as you can see there. It can reach up to the next room if you manage to chase it, okay? But it's only one direction. Oh, it's a fan! So it's in a fan direction, but instead of various shuriken, Mama Kushina is throwing various cooking tools, which is funny. So the former 4-star of her during 2023 was summoning wash tubs. Now she is throwing cooking pans and cooking utensils. This is funny, ha? This is funny, and it's very ridiculous. I don't think Kushina uses things like this in battle. Okay, so let's look on the buffs of this very funny jutsu. Okay, so Mama Kushina is enraged. Well, I am enraged also because, as you know, Mama Kushina is also one of my partially favorite characters. I do like her, you know. And of course, since it also follows the trend started by the STLS and NTL, even the 4-star can inflict double strip upon the enemy because it decreases the enemy's invincibility buff by 4 seconds and status effect by 10 seconds. Okay? And aside from that, it also gives other team buffs to enemies, such as this critical hit rate reduction, and the rest is normal already. Okay? And she also grants speed buff to all. Okay? So there's nothing new in this new 4-star aside from the fact that, yeah, it's a double strip 4-star. So it's still very dangerous. Okay? Okay, so we're done seeing what's new with Mama Kushina. And now, should you summon on Mama Kushina? Well, of course, my gulay anniversary is just 7 days away. Okay? You hear me that? So, I suggest save. Of course, if Mama Kushina is your favorite, go and summon. But, I don't think you need her. Okay? If you have a decent healer during your squad attacks, when you're doing AM to reach Gokunin, you don't need her. If you want the Naruto Light strategy in F4 and you have Naruto Light, you don't need her. But if you want to employ that, or at least do that strategy of using Naruto Light but you don't have, well, I think Mama Kushina is a good alternative because she gives the same buffs that Naruto Light gives to the enemies, to the allies. Although, I think her 4-star doesn't give invincibility buff. So, let's look. Okay, give attack, defense, and recovers. Yeah, it only makes the user invincible, but not all. But Naruto, even with his 4-star 9 Rasen Shuriken, it also grants team invincibility. But compared to Naruto Light, she also grants various team buffs aside from invincibility and evasion rate. Because Mama Kushina is a healer. And I guess, even though she is like Naruto Light, I don't think her strength can match Naruto Light. Because Naruto Light is so goated when built well, okay? As you all know, I've once complained about Naruto Light because why my Naruto Light is not surviving while the other veteran YouTubers, Naruto Light survives in F4. Well, I just discovered that you need to heighten his defense in order to increase Naruto Light survivability. Okay? So that's what I did, and yeah, it did increase the survivability of my Naruto Light in F4, but since I lack more resources, I still can't reach what the veteran YouTubers have achieved like END. Okay? So that's the secret. How the hell do their Naruto Light survives. Okay? So that's all mga katropa. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and like my video. If you want to join, I just recently created a Facebook group. So, the link is in the description of this video. So, if you want to join, so hop in and let's meet each other there. So, that's all mga katropa. Kita kits!